When we come together with another person, a third entity is formed. And we call this entity a relationship. What most of us may not be aware of is that relationships are living, breathing personifications of energy. And each relationship has its own distinct personality. It embodies its own brand of challenges and opportunities. And it has a life path and a destiny. This, of course, is, defined. I'm defining this with the mystic oracle, of the cards, the mystic science of the cards. So, in this light, using this body of wisdom, a relationship has a temperament, it has preferences, and it is filled with specific intentions for its own self-expression. When we enter into a relationship, we step into an invisible cosmic bubble that's filled with the substance of its own intelligence and its own agendas. Now, when we know what they are, it really makes a difference. It can really help. The influences that exist within the domain of the relationship immediately begin to interact with each of us as individuals. And those influences have undeniable and profound effects on our personal awareness and our interactions with one another. They have influence over our personalities, our character, how we communicate, everything. We feel different with each and every person that we come into contact with. And when attraction and magnetism show up between us and another person, we step into an intimate relationship often. And many unseen dynamics are stirred into that recipe that we call love. So these dynamics can be intense at times and mysterious at others. And the whole purpose of my work with relationships is to bring some light to the subject so that we have more clarity, greater understanding, so that we can see the hidden dynamics that exist and understand them. People come to me all the time and ask me, who am I compatible with? What's the best birthday for me? What's the best card for me? And I feel like, we have something to learn from everyone, and we can try to set things up in that way. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't know. I don't do that. I experimented with that once. It didn't work. So, it's really about, for most of us, relationships are a major part of our life. This whole life is about relationship. We're in relationship with everything, starting with ourself, with the source of our life and being, and everything outside of us we are in relationship with. Every physical substance, even non-physical substances that we don't see. But the ones we see and the ones we interact with, people, money, career, everything, nature, our furniture. If we're not paying attention, we stub our toe. It's like there are all these indications to wake us up and reveal to us that we are definitely in relationship here. And relationships with others is what adds depth and meaning to our experience of ourself and our life. And oftentimes those connections stir the pot of our emotions big time. And they take us to places within ourselves where we might not otherwise go on our own. And so they facilitate our awakening and our growth, our personal growth and our understanding. Our relationships challenge us and they nurture us. They make demands of us and they bless us. Relationships are the most powerful initiators of change that exist for us as human beings. I completely believe this. And we are attracted to and draw others to us for a reason, always. Always. Each person we come into contact with has a gift to give us, a gift to receive from us, or both. And each person brings us lessons to be learned and opportunities for our personal growth. The people that we bring into our lives are our teachers. They're our mirrors. And when we see them in that way, and we're curious and grateful, then we see the magic of life playing with us through our connections with each other. It's so easy to become complacent. It's really easy. I mean, in this day and age, at the pace we're going and the way we're moving, it's so easy to become just robotic in our day and our communication. And you know, the secret to relationship success lies in understanding ourselves and being present with ourselves and the other person and understanding the other person. And then understanding the relationship itself, because that is an entity as well. An entity that we have, you know, it's like moving into a house when you go into a relationship. You know, you want to understand that house. You want to know where everything is. You know, you want to make sure that the house is taken care of. House is an entity too. So what if we could understand the invisible dynamics that govern each one of our relationships? What if we could see exactly what our relationships mean? What our learning is in them? You know, approaching it with humility instead of what's in it for me. You know, what the gifts are and the strengths are. You know, what the challenges are. How's this going to make me grow? How's this going to make me a better person, a better friend, a better partner, a better parent, a better child, you know? And perhaps when we see the hidden dynamics, then we understand why we've chosen the relationship. So this is a way to be able to see that. This is a way to be able to look into the relationship, look behind the curtains, look behind the veils, see who's running the show. It's like the Wizard of Oz, you know. This is a wonderful way to do that.